Oh, crystal clear. Morning thoughts. Morning thoughts. Please tell me if you can hear me before I even go any further, please. Great goodies, Jet Shelley, Carrie Ann Jones, and Lil Red Gucci. Could you give me some response back, please? Just let me know if you can hear me. I'm on some new equipment this morning. I want to make sure I'm heard before I go talking for like 30 minutes and then okay, cool, cool. Loud and clear. All right. Let's get this started. I still have some of that stuff lingering, that virus, whatever it was, boy. I don't know. I think it was COVID. I think it was a lighter strain of COVID. But, anyways, shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers out there, the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, garbage truck drivers. Shout out to the Brother Troy Stars Trucking Vlogs over on YouTube. Please continue to go over to Troy's channel. I haven't went over to Troy's channel in a while, and I've been saying his name all every morning just to get people to go. I think I need to go check and see how he's doing. I haven't been over there in about a week, so I don't want to be a hypocrite. Next thing I know, the channel hasn't existed in about a week, and people are saying, "SouFlo, why you keep sending us over to a channel that don't exist?" But anyways, big up yourself and thank you for being here this morning. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Shout out to you. And shout out to Eat Good TV. Eat Good TV. Before I go any further, let me say, I'm a foodie, right? I love food. That's why that's why I put on all that weight that I had to take off. But I'm doing good. I'm back in the gym. I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm getting good results. I'm feeling good, you know. But anyways, Eat Good TV. I like Eat Good TV because when you're trying to teach somebody, I'm the kind of person that I'm not dunce, but you have to teach me stuff slowly. And then once I'm a practical person, so you have to walk me through step by step. And then when you walk me through step by step, I get it. You don't have to tell me anything anymore. I will go perfect it, master it, and then come back and show you that I did. Some of these cooking channels, when I go to them, let me find something different. You know, when you cook everything the same all the time, let me find something different to cook today. And you go to some of these cooking channels, it's like they'll start off slow and then they'll like mix and run through like a couple of steps. And your food never comes out as it looks. Like when they're eating it and they're like, and you're like, I'm sure this is not how it's supposed to taste. What did I miss? So big up to Eat Good TV. Eat Good TV does mostly Jamaican food, but she has her own kind of twist to her recipes and stuff. A good channel if you like Jamaican food. A good channel if you like. Why are you up here talking about Jamaican food? A good channel if you like Jamaican food and you want a step by step, slow process going through, showing you exactly how it's done. That's a good channel. Eat Good TV. Go over there, hit the subscribe button, tell her SouFlo TV sent you, and try cooking one of her recipes. Make your family happy this evening, right? She got some simple stuff. She even has vegan stuff over there. So go and look. All right. I'm here this morning, man, and I'm functioning kind of out of place. Y'all know I'm OCD as ever. So if things are not in place for me, I'm out of place. My computer, my main computer with my hard drive on it, with everything, all my stories set up, ready to go, everything, that is at the repair shop. Now I'm on a new computer that which used to be just my side computer that I just used to read stuff off of and do my little research while we're talking. This is now my main computer until my other computer comes back. And I'm functioning off two phones and one strange computer and a piece of paper. So bear with me. I'm still here this morning though. All right. Big up and thank you for being here. I didn't see you come on yesterday and I didn't know what to do with myself. Roxy 21. You know what, Roxy? I think I'm starting to get addicted to this thing too because I felt like I was a fish out of water yesterday. I know my Jamaican brothers are like, a fish. Why? But you feel like a fish. You're brave. You feel like a fish. Eh? Anyhow, I felt like a fish out of water yesterday because I didn't do my live, my morning live, and it felt weird the entire day. Matter of fact, I went to the gym twice yesterday. I went in the morning and I went back in the afternoon because I didn't know what to do with myself. And like, so here I am again. All right, I missed y'all too, man. And we couldn't chop it up like how we were supposed to. You know, the big slap that Will Smith gave Chris Rock. We were supposed to come hot off of that with some discussions. See? But and get into that. Travel Hall says tilapia. Tilapia more like sprat. Tilapia perch fish. Oi, Dr. Fish. Mm. After I put them glasses here on, it's gonna be Dr. Fish. Address me properly. Dr. Fish it is. All right. The box that was heard around the box that was heard around the globe. People, listen, before I go any further, right? I need some help real quick. Check this out. So first of all, I don't have a problem with my teeth. I'm not trying to be any Hollywood nothing, right? And I've noticed because I've been looking into people's mouth, like Idris Elba and all of them mouth, and I realized like one teeth, one out, one in, one out, one in, and I'm wondering these people have fame and money, and so why didn't butterfish, yo Patsy, go say dog. I'm one. Let's walk with me now. I need some help real quick. This will take about 2 minutes just for you to give me some feedback. I've never had a problem with how my teeth look. I love my teeth. It's a part of my personality. I've always had this one right here that, you know, when your granny said, don't force out your teeth else they will grow back wrong. And what we used to do is we had a trend when we were growing up. So me Taiwan, I tied a dental floss card around this tooth when it was time to come out, and I tied it to the door lock because it was shaking, right? Just young and stupid and doing wild stuff. I'm slammed the door. That's how you used to show your cousin them say you're tough and you're brave and look how me take out my teeth. So tie me like a dental floss to it. Bam, slam the door, the tooth come out, drag out. Eat. It was the only tooth in my mouth that did not grow back straight. All my all my other teeth are lined up and straight, except for this one right here. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, at this point in my life, right? I'm like a car that's done mad mileage already. You don't know it go already. You have to maintain yourself. Just like how you maintain your vehicle. You can't get a car brand new, 20 miles on it, and you hit 20,000 miles and you haven't done your necessary upgrade, upkeeps. The car will leave you on the side of the road. It's the same thing for your body, right? So I'm in the process now where I'm doing my overhaul. And I'm thinking, I want veneers. But then I went and looked at the process of veneers, and I seen people teeth shaved down like little baby shark, like them little tiny teeth that shaved down before they put on like they put the veneers and stuff. And and one lady said, "Don't do it, SouFlo, because mine fell off. Some of mine fell off, and when I saw what it looked like, it freaked me out." Another person said, "Your kids are gonna be scared of you if them things fall off in front of your children." Another person said, and I'm looking at the stars and I'm realizing majority of them have not done it. They kept their look. A lot of you women like Idris Elba, just look in his mouth, okay? And none of these people are like running to get this stuff. So I'm like, is this a case of like broke people trying to look rich? And I don't want to join them if that's the case. I would love to have like everything straight and perfect one time just to see what it would look like, kind of thing. Or maybe I just need to keep my signature smile and just stay. My dentist says, the orthodontist says, uh, veneers. He didn't say veneers. He said the best thing for me to straighten this one would be traditional braces. Me, I tell myself, so boy, I'm too old for traditional braces. By the time me traditional braces straighten my teeth, I'll probably be a senior citizen. I don't know. Maybe I've never had them, but I've seen my niece get them, you know, and she was in pain, man. She was like, she had to go to sleep early and take pain meds, and her face is like, so I don't want to go through that kind of pain that like every day for what 14 days or something like that. You're in pain in your face area. I get toothache already and it hurt like hell. So I don't want to put strap them things that in my mouth. And the other one, the clear Invisalign, he said the Invisalign wouldn't work so good. The traditional braces is the best. So I'm asking y'all out there, what do you think? Do you think I should A, go veneers, which I'm starting to lean away from. Go veneers or go traditional braces or just left it. The most I've ever done was whiten it, and I did self whitening, so I didn't have to go through no procedure. But I might go through a procedure this summer just because I want to be like really really bright type. But me not really want to do no fanciness to myself, you know. Left it, King Bigs, boy, King Bigs. That's what I'm leaning to. Michelle Williams says, "Don't get the veneers, SouFlo. Get the braces. The pain is only for a short while." All right. Shalom, shalom, Shabbat. King Big says, "Left it. Just smile and left. Just maintain. Ken Prosper. Just smile and left it." Nicky James says, "Left it." Bees Boy says, "No, stay natural for brains." For brains. You know, I've never had a problem. That's another thing. I've never had a problem getting a beautiful woman, and no woman has ever said, "Oh, you're so handsome, but I need you to fix that first." Or, you know what I'm saying? Them get what them get, and no one ever complains. So I don't want to start to run down. You know, when you start to age, and you well, we're aging our whole lives. But me I talk like me a old smarty. But you know, when you start to grow older, you start to try to make yourself look younger. I don't want to be one of those guys either. I don't I don't want to be one of those guys. I always told myself I want to age gracefully, right? And I want to own it and step into it. So I don't want to start do things to myself. Like I was watching a documentary and this guy's he spent like 20, $30,000, or was it 100 and something $1,000? Sorry, I'll take out loans and went bankrupt because he started doing his face and taking out wrinkles and puffing his lips and fixing his nose and his eyes. He was a psycho, anyways, because he was trying to be more attractive for this woman that rented him a room in her house. But big story, different story still. Most people here are saying it's not necessary for a change. Most people here, yeah, Fallon Carrington says you live with it all your life. It's not necessary for a change. Yolanda Williams says leave your teeth alone because your teeth work with your nerves. That part right there, there are some sensitive nerves in your teeth, and you mess around and somebody filed them the wrong way. Baby shark, that part alone got me when I saw the pictures of the teeth. I was like, baby shark. I don't want to be a grown man with baby shark teeth. And then I'm gonna be crying because you can't replace them. Like you can't reverse the process once them file off your regular teeth, right? It's not something you could reverse. It's not like a haircut. Okay, I'm gonna get this hairstyle. Ah, I don't like it. All right, my hair will grow back. I can do it a different way later. You can't. It's done. A majority of people, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. Veneers are like the BBL. There's traditional braces are like going to the gym. You know what? I'll go to the gym. You don't need any of them. Leave your teeth alone. It's not broken. Don't fix it. Majority of these, everybody here actually, I haven't seen one person yet that said, "Get the veneers, SouFlo. It works. I have them." Beverly German says my auntie got it and they fell out too. Jesus Christ. Smile with your lips closed. Walk around like this. Oh, that's funny. That's not me. That's not me. Me show off, hey, I don't know. I got pride in myself. Like, my self-esteem has never been low. See, Clarendon and Jamaica, in a me chang. We don't have a self-esteem issue. All right? All when we look like, you know what? X and O. We still, you can't tell we're nothing. Hot. See? So I smile broad. Yeah, me no business. You may have to get a few rare removed. I was actually in the process of doing that, right? But I know when they fall off, you become trick daddy. Jesus Christ. No, sir. Marian Samuel said, leave it SouFlo, please, please. No veneers, yes, the braces. All right. I think I'm going to stick to the regular braces then. Because braces is what I actually really wanted to get. And you know what? I could have had braces a long time ago. My mom wanted to put braces in my mouth since I was in like high school or junior high school, really. Yeah, junior high school, not Miami Junior High. My mom wanted to put braces, and I was like, no, I don't want no braces. Even my mom put braces in her own mouth, and then put braces in my niece's mouth. And she wanted to put braces in my mouth. I kept saying, no, I don't want no braces because I've been seeing them go through the pain. But now here I am, right? I should have actually put it in her because she would have paid for it then. But no, I'm going to have to pay for it myself. And adult braces are expensive. It's expensive. Yeah, I have insurance, but still, it's expensive. My friend straightened her teeth with Invisalign. I've already been to the orthodontist. Invisalign is not going to help me. Invisalign is going to take forever to do mine, right? It has to be, he said traditional braces would be the route to go for me. And even the dentist did not suggest veneers. Even that's true. Even the dentist did not suggest veneers. That right there. All right. So listen, try trying this inner Tupac, which is Jade Will trying to portray his inner Tupac, which is Jada's true love. Y'all so stupid. Y'all know what? Jada and Tupac never had that kind of relationship, man. Y'all wicked. Jada and Tupac were actually really good friends. That's about it. She loved him, he loved her, but they were never in a romantic relationship, sexual relationship, right? Mm. All right, so listen, let's move on. So we have two topics on the board this morning. That's it. I'm telling you again, if you're really into Jamaican food, go check out Eat Good TV and try to cook one of them recipes. Follow her. It's very simple. She makes it extra simple. All right. Shout out to Eat Good TV this morning. She's also over here. I don't know if she's here this morning, but big up to you if I didn't see you. All right. Kind of try to do the braces. Check this out. We have two stories here. There's a video here that I can't show you, but I watched the video and the video is in the chat room. And shout out to the people who are waiting to get in the chat room. I promised you that I would do certain things and I did. I left them this now everybody in the chat room is on notice. Messages left in the chat room posted that says they have till 4 p.m. today to come over to this channel, get their membership, and then be a part of the chat room for good or be removed. It was heart-rendering to do that because right away somebody in the chat room is like, SouFlo, after being homeless for how many years? 3.5 years, the person says, sleeping on the road and sleeping in car. I finally got my place and I am really on a fixed budget and I can't afford it. And I subscribe to your channel since way back when. You know, the sob stories start to come out. We start to kind of like pull at my heartstring because I'm one of those people that actually care about people. So, but no, you have till 4 p.m. today to get your membership. And then, because when I start to say, okay, to one person, then I'm gonna have to say to another and another. I could give away a few, right? I could give away a few if your story is like that. But it's not gonna be a case of you deterred me, told him some stupid stuff. No, I don't have to get membership and I still stay in the chat room. But anyhow, there's a video in the chat room right now. Those in the chat room have seen it. The video is shocking. I can't show you the video, but it is a part of what we were going to discuss this morning. Our two topics on the board this morning is Will Smith and Chris Rock at the Grammys. I want to expound upon because some people, a lot of you are actually convinced that this was real and it happened for real, right? While others of us are like, it was all staged and everything. And I made an extensive video yesterday explaining to you why they did it, why it was staged and all that other stuff. Did some history behind it and everything. One lady tell me, say, why are you telling us about American history? Go worry about Jamaica and all the killing that's going on there and the idiot that's leading your country. Another person said, I voiced my support to you last week, but this week I take it back because you're an idiot or something like that. Just because I have a different opinion of what happened. Like there are people out here who really want company believing that that stuff was real. If you believe it, you believe it. But we're going to walk you through. And I have some clips on my phone to back up what I'm saying. So we're going to walk through that, right? We're going to walk through that this morning. But the video that's in the chat room, though, oh my God, man, when I tell you, right, that you have to be careful, a parent's worries are never over. A parent's worries are never over. This, two kids. I open the chat room and I see a little girl holding a gun like this in a video. And they're on, you know how today's generation is, everything must go online. It's all about going viral. It's all about pretending to be something you're not. It's all about, so she got her little bandana tied around her head and everything. And when I opened it, because I already read the story before I went to the chat room, when I opened it, I said, is this the video? I'm bracing myself because I'm about to see a child get shot. My damn voice just cracked because it's something else. I'm bracing myself because I'm about to see a child get shot, right? I'm thought, is this the video? It has to be. I recognize the girl's face. I hit play. I know some people are gonna say, SouFlo, how could you watch stuff like that? Man, the things I've done and the places I've been, I'm able to pretty much watch every and anything. You know, I came home from combat to the US, and the same week that I came home, a lady got hit at the grocery store. There's a busy street and everybody ran away. I swear to you, I was the only person. I used my vehicle to block traffic. This is a busy street, almost like a highway. I used my vehicle to block traffic so nobody else would run her over. And I stayed there until the ambulance came. She was carrying a stroller. The stroller heights up and gone, way over, so it's up on a wall. And everybody is, oh God, there's a baby in it. And nobody would go look at the stroller to see if there was actually a baby in it. I walked over there. I looked at the stroller. I looked around. The lady was carrying a baby stroller filled with groceries. She lived across the highway from the grocery store. So I'm able to look at things. And she was hit pretty bad. I could tell from looking at her, which scared everybody else. The bones were sticking out of the leg. That's how bad the breaks were on both legs. Her face was flat into the ground, which told me she was dead, right? And I was able to go up and look. And because I've been through stuff, I've seen stuff way worse than that stuff. A missing man from the waist down looking like a big giant bowl of spaghetti, just totally mush, right? And looking in your face, like close up. So I've seen stuff, but this particular video right here, it happened so fast. And it was like, bow. And then, oh, bow. And both kids are dead. Both kids are dead. No, Ken Prosper, it wasn't a homeless person. I just said she lived across the street from the grocery store. There is a 4-lane way that you cross. And when she got hit, there was no stoplights there. Today, a couple of years later, they've put an actual intersection there now. Stoplight. Her family still put up her picture and all kinds of flowers and a cross and stuff, a vigil for her. If you drive down that same street right there, you'll see it. It's there permanently now. Her family is there every year. They gather a big crowd, family and friends for her. She wasn't homeless. People just do that. Right? This is Florida. You'll go to this grocery store in Florida and you'll see somebody there. They'll just jump out of their swimming pool and they'll go straight to the grocery store. And you're like, why is this lady in the grocery store in thongs? Like she in flip-flops and thongs and what looks like a bra top, or she belong at it's just just the way it is. She just grabbed the baby stroller. She didn't want to drive or nothing, walk across the street. I'll put it in this, and she got hit. You know. So anyhow, the story about the two little kids first. I was gonna ask you which one do you want to start out with, because I have the whole story here, or do you want to get into the Will Smith stuff first? In the meantime, I'll go back to the top and I'll big up some people thank them for being here. And you know what? After today, the only people I'm saying big up to is, and I appreciate the rest of y'all being here, and I appreciate the 27 new people that actually got their membership over the weekend. Right? We're inching towards our number that we need to get to in order to start this giveaway, but it's moving slow. So I'm just gonna start bigging up and talking to only the people who have green beside their name. So if you're asking SouFlo, why you ignoring me? Because ain't no green beside your name. All right. Wayne Nathan. So today your last day, I'll get big up without your green. Wayne Nathan, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly. Jet Shelley, thank you for checking for me and letting me know the sound is good and everything like that. Ross Justice, thank you for being here. Robro, good morning. Thank you for being here. Fallon Carrington is in the building this morning. Up, together we stand, and love knows no separation. A happy and pleasant good morning to you and your house with Thanksgiving. Manners and respect to you and yours as well, my friend. King Biggs, loud and clear. Thank you for checking in. Lisa Marie Chin King is in the building this morning. Great Goodies is here this morning. Andrea Shervis is here this morning. Prillis 123. Maxine Good as Gold is in the building this morning. Good morning, Maxine. Marcia Walters is here this morning. Michelle Williams is in the building this morning. Guava 876 is in the building. Yo, me get some guava from my mother there that did them. Sweet. Anyway, Guava 876 is in the building this morning. Alicia Lisa is here. Seymour Bennett is here. Thank you for being here, Caribbean Queen. Marcia Thomas, Lisa Murray Chin King, I said already. And I'll say again, Sandiala Spencer is in the building this morning. Michelle Bennett is here this morning. London boy, push the like button, family. It's free. Big up yourself, London boy. Thank you for being here. Arlene Clark is in the bit. Rush Jada. Rush Jada, where you been? I hope all is well with you. Vivia Rose is in the building this morning. Danya Casada is here. Kai Tai Jai. I don't know if Kai Tai Jai is here this morning, but Kai Tai Jai had contacted me something to do with Rush Jada. Rush Jada, you and Kai Tai Jai did work that out? I don't want to spell it out unless y'all want to spell it out, but did y'all work that out? Donna Casada is in the building this morning. Jacqueline Case is here. Loretta Hales is here. Stash, there. Julie Taper is here this morning. Thank you for being here. Bugsy Daly, Karen Mason, Dwayne Robinson, Vanessa Miller in the building this morning. Darren Brannon, shout out. Thank you for being here, man. Tamika Pearson is here. Sexy Body Daya. Christine Simpson Daya. And Dorothy T says, good morning, SouFlo and all. Giving thanks for a new day. Yes, my friend. And giving thanks for health and strength on that new day. Yes. Enough wake up this morning sick as hell, and enough pass away and did not wake up this morning. So if you woke up this morning and you're healthy this morning, you have a whole lot to give thanks for. Just that you woke up and you're healthy, that's it. That's more than gold, silver, diamonds, money, and everything else. Trust me. All right. Christine Simpson is in the building this morning. Thank you for being here. Marcia McGann Lopez is here. Anita Kanan is here this morning. Patsy Barnes is in the building this morning. Big up yourself, Jacqueline Bruce. Thank you for being here. Wayne Nathan. Thank you. Wayne says he is good. I was over there yesterday. All right. All right, Wayne. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. Big up. Sophie 26 is here this morning. Good morning, SouFlo and everyone. Blessings to everyone. And Prillis 123 is in the building this morning. D Mac there, 106 million views. Wait, SouFlo, you're going with things, bro. Boy, I know me, you know, and the family still them tuning in, you know. The channel is up to 106 million views right now. Yeah, I don't even keep up with that no more. I just put the work in because I'm actually in love with this thing that I do. You know, I'm in love with talking to you. I'm in love with being in your company and with reason and these kind of things. So the rest will fall into place. Roseanne King, Donna Davis, Nikki James, P. King, Captain J, Virtuous Fire, all have their greens, all line up, and it looks so good on the screen. Big up on yourself and thank you for being here. Virtuous Fire says, morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. I could shout now, my voice is back. Roxy21 says, up, up, up. Didn't see you come on yesterday and didn't know what to do with myself. See? All right. So let me get into the two topics this morning. Who I didn't call out, you already know how it go already. Purple Royal, big up yourself. Divine Order, manners and respect, and thank you for being here. Marsha Newell, big up yourself. Kitty Britty Crafters, thank you for being here. And Dorothy T. All right, let's talk about the two topics. Where do we start? Do we start out with Will Smith and slapping the daylights out of Chris Rock, or do we talk about the two children and get that out the way? We're going sadness first and get it out the way, or we want to do Will and Chris? The kids first. Box down. Will Smith. Will say, what about me? Michelle Howell, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Big up yourself. Well, kids, well, kids, well, kids, and Chris. Will and Chris, the children, kids. Well. Jeez. Yo. The kid. Okay, so there's pretty much an even split here. You see how Chris Rock ticket price to his show skyrocket. Patsy Barron, Guana. We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. So let's do this. Let's do this because it looked like an Eve. Let's go with the Will and something there first. Let's leave the sadness for last, right? That way, I think I could tie it into a conscious message at the end. You know, pay attention to your children, gun safety, all these other things. Let's go with the Will and Chris Rock stuff first. So, bam. I'm watching the same thing everybody else is watching. And I probably shouldn't have went with that first, but stale news. Upsetter. You're upsetting my spirit, friend. Please don't come by here, come talk about stale news. You don't even have your membership. You don't even have no green. You can't come on here and talk no shh. Don't make me start. Anyhow, I'm pulling up some pictures because I want to show you something, right? Okay, boom. Here's the pictures. A lot of people are in their feelings. Yeah, Michelle Howell, not even have him greet him over here talk. Like, you don't get no pass, man. You get timed out real quick. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all want to just come and have all the freeness on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Just say what you want to say. Control the room. You're going to have to pay for all that, bruh. Anyhow, we watching the same madness at the Oscars. Let me say this. First of all, right? If you think that a prestigious individual in the eyes of Hollywood, like Will Smith is pristine. Will Smith is someone that has always had it together. You think he would lose his mind, march across the stage at the Oscars that cares nothing for us, by the way, because you could look at their history and see how many great black actors have been awarded at the Oscars, right? You could see how they promote black artists, black actors and actresses, black movies at the Oscars, right? So anyhow, you think he would take that platform? This is not the BET Awards in 1999. This is not the MTV Music Awards. This is the Oscars. You wear a tuxedo or an expensive suit and a dress that costs all the money in my little bank account and all these things. The Oscars, where your whole assistant, hairdresser, security team, everybody is on alert tonight. The Oscars. You think Will would risk his career to walk up on stage, slap the hell out of a comedian for doing what a comedian is supposed to do, make a joke about his wife? I understand some of you women, you want to believe, right, that there's a superhero out there that's going to defend his wife by risking it all. And you want to have a man like that in your life. Just dash for everything. Slap him in the face, babes. It's a lie, man. It's a lie. It was all acting. It was all acting, and it was done for a reason. And I said, go and look at the video I put up yesterday. The video I put up yesterday explaining details why they did it. I will go over some of the stuff here this morning. But look at the comment section. The amount of people that actually SouFLo, I've been subscribed to your channel for the longest. This is one of the times, brother, where you are absolutely wrong. That was all real. Will lost it. He's been going through a lot lately, and he has family problems, and he just lost it. That's the narrative that you like. That's the drama that you like. First of all, the Oscars was on its ass, okay? The Oscars coming like Sting. You know the big concert named Sting that they used to keep in Jamaica? Remember when Sting was on its last leg? And we did I said only Vibes Cartel can resurrect Sting because of him kill it. Cartel said, don't go over there. Nobody went after that. Them fling him in a prison. And it's dead. They tried again. Nothing said, this year it's coming back, and nobody never show up and nothing never happened. Right? The Oscars was on its last leg. I'm telling black people that you are the spice. You are the sugar. You make the thing taste good. You make the thing smell good. You make the thing trend. If you're not involved in it, if you take away yourself from it completely, then they are at a loss. Don't make nobody fool you. Don't make nobody fool you. So in 2016, in case everybody forgot, the same Will and Jada boycotted the same Oscars. Not only did they boycott the Oscars, they came up with the hashtag Oscars So White. I don't know if Will and Jada particularly came up with it. The Oscars So White, can't sue with no ideas. You know, I say, you're over here talking about me. I never said that. But they were riding behind it. Hashtag Oscars So White. Go look it up. And Will said, not saying quote unquote what he said, paraphrasing loosely, he said there are some things that are going on in America today, in our country today, that it is definitely being reflected in Hollywood and at the Academy, which is the Oscars. I forgot what Caucasian actor or actress it was that got up and got their award and then said at the stage, you know what? I have to say something about this. I can't just not say anything. There are others out here that are stellar actors. I would even say way better than I am. So when I get up here to get this award, it doesn't feel right accepting it, knowing that they were not even mentioned for a nomination. And the needle scratched the record and everything. Stop. And nobody paid attention to the Oscars anymore. The same way they got you to pay attention to the Oscars again is the same way they got you to watch football again. Because when Colin Kaepernick was taking his knee, a lot of us was taking a knee with him, whether we were doing it in spirit or we were doing it in real life, right? And we said, F football. I don't want to watch that because they were, oh, Donald Trump was in power. And what he was saying, fire them, those sons of bitches. That's what he referred to them to. If somebody calls you a son of a bitch, what did they just do? They just referred to your mother as a bitch. So Donald Trump said, fire them, those sons of bitches. Everybody said, oh, whoa, hey man, it wasn't that like that. We taking a knee because, you know, all the shootings that are happening by cops, and the cops keep getting off by saying, hey, I fear for my life. But why is it always a white cop and a black guy? So I brought that in to say this is why he started taking the knee. Some ignorant dumbass yesterday, what are you telling us about American history for? Because it pertains to the story, dummy. I'm withdrawing my support and you're stupid. Okay, well, if you're going to call me stupid, you just open the gate. You give me all free reign. If you can't even see what I'm saying here and I'm spoon feeding it to you. Anyhow, when Colin was taking his knee, all of us said, F football. I'm not watching no damn football. Super Bowl came and went and nobody knew the Super Bowl was played. Super Bowl came and went and nobody knew the Super Bowl was played. And it happened back to back to back until they started saying, oh, see, black people still don't understand that the way you hit anybody is you hit them in the pockets. You withdraw all your support. That is why it's important for us to know where we spend our dollars. Because if we actually do care about where we spend our dollars, we could actually really, really make an impact. But, you know, we have a short memory span. So Miss Chin beat up the little girl on Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday we boycott Miss Chin, and then Thursday we back in there with the full grocery list to shop again. Even though we are cut way off of Miss Chin, we can't beat our price them doing our card, right? That's how we are. So Stemming from all that was happening around that time, leading up to whatever, it was the climate of what was happening at the time. And it was showing in the Oscars, is what Will was saying. It was showing in Hollywood. It was showing in the Oscars. Good black actors weren't getting any lead roles anymore. They were being they were being put in roles that were less than, you'd see a role and you're like, damn, well, why he in that role? Couldn't they give that to like some new actor that's just coming out? Well, okay, maybe he's just doing it to pay the bills or whatever. So anyways, that was happening. Here we are today. Will makes a grand entrance back at the same Oscars he boycotted. This is a world where influence is power. Influence is power. Why do you think there are so many people on social media that are able to make a whole lot of money? Because major entities are coming to people like us, because you can actually move a grassroots community. You grew it and you can move it. When you say, hey, well, not ours, because fewer people don't support themselves. So if I say, go over there to Eat Good TV and hit the subscribe button, it'll be 400 people on. Now it's 700 people on here. I guarantee you, when I get off and I look later on and I look tomorrow morning, probably about 10 of you will hit. Go over to Eat Good TV, say SouFlo sent me. But there are those people, like African Americans really do stick together better than we do. So does all the other communities per se. Anyhow, that's what sells. They're thinking, how the hell do we get them back over here? Oh, not to mention Halle Berry. Halle Berry came back and she said, yo, after I won Mines, I thought, it would have opened the gate for more black female women who are great actors to also be recognized, but not one has been recognized since. So, hey, I'm starting to think that it ended with me. How do we get them back over here? They like drama. Remember, they have the same black people work behind the scenes. So we're going to hire some black thinkers to figure out how to get their community and their money back over here. Their viewership equals money. They talk about stuff. They make stuff pop. They make stuff trend. Come on. Even people who never watched it tuned in after. What? Will slap? What? Let me go see this. And tuned in after. I'm in the gym yesterday and it was playing on the big screen. The gym I go to has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's like 5 or 6 TVs in it, right? All lined up over the treadmills. I'm in the gym and it's playing on 2 of the TV screens. And I tell you this, I'm observing people because that's what I do. Not one white person in that gym looked twice at the screen. They looked and they were like, okay, let me see what's going on in Ukraine on this screen. And then there's some other stuff on this screen. Somebody baking cookies on this screen. They did not give a damn about that screen. You see all the black people that were in the gym yesterday and people of color, they were like this. And then they start looking at each other and looking back at the screen. So if you think it didn't work, it worked for exactly what it was designed to do. For exactly what it was designed to do. You may ask, who is Will Smith, Captain J? But Will Smith is Will Smith. Will Smith is Will Smith. And he is able to move. Also, Denzel Washington is Denzel Washington. That's another person who can do no wrong. So everybody is on board, right? Here's the plan. Will, you're going to slap the hell out of Chris. Denzel, you're going to go comfort Will and talk some sense into him. And let's throw this one in there to make it look even more real. Mr. Cocky, whatever your name is, throw him in there. I'll forget who it was. Make it look even more real and that type of stuff. It was all fake, man. It was all fake. And for the people who actually believe that it's real, first of all, before I go to my pictures, I'm going to show you something. And then they're trying to sell a narrative because this is what you've been conditioned to pay attention to. Beef. You've been conditioned to pay attention to beef among your own people. If we're beefing, it's selling. If it's not dramatic and beefing, it's not selling. So beef is what they gave you. And it worked. It worked. If I slap the daylights out of one side of your face right now, what's the first reaction? I mean, besides wanting to fight me, the first thing you're going to do, if you're trying to not, you're trying to hold it down, be respectable, whatever, the first thing you're going to do when you get hit on that side of your face is do like this, hand to face. What the hell? That's your brain telling your hand, or your pain receptors just connected. Hey, your brain says, hey, hand, go check face, see if face is okay. That's a natural human reaction, an instinctive human reaction. Anywhere you get hit, my granny used to beat me and she used to lick me with a whip over my back and thing. And I used to look like I was dancing because I was trying to touch everywhere that the damn whip was touching. You know what I'm saying? If you get hit in your face, the first thing you're going to do is hand goes to face to check. Chris Rock didn't even move. He had his hand behind him waiting for the punch or the slap like this. And then he got his face ready. And then when it connected, he was like, I don't know how people don't see that. And I know the man hand don't do what all natural humans do. Is hand, check face, see if face is okay. Do you have a ring on that cut my face just now? That slap felt hard. Nothing. Oh, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. Really? And you believe all that? There's people out here that are mad at me, man, calling me all kinds of names, even saying they withdrew their support because I don't believe. See, some people want you to be stupid with them. They want to be, you see, misery loves company, right? And even they know that it's acting, but they're mad at you for not believing that the acting is real because they believe it's real. Even though they know, listen, because there's a difference between believing and knowing. They know that it's not real, but they enjoy believing that it's real. They don't want to hear you talk about it that it's not real because then you mess up their belief. They want it to be real. And now they added an extra spice to it. And the extra spice is what? Oh, this has been going on for years. There's been beef between them for years. This isn't the first time that Chris Rock has taken a jab at Jada. And now people are running with that and they're on my channel saying this is, some of y'all, you can't outread me. You can't outstudy me. Listen, when you read it somewhere else, then bring it over to my site. I already been there. I know exactly where you just Xeroxed it from. See, so I'm telling some of them, like, stop reading all this narrative that these tabloids are pushing for sales to get the mileage out of what happened. Stop reading all that and then bringing it over here. You don't know Chris Rock and Will Smith to have any damn long-standing beef. That's bullshit. Pardon my language, but it is. And if you don't believe it, go and do Google Pics and look up all the pictures. You will see Chris Rock and in the company of Will Smith, and they're out having a good time, and they're with their families, and they're by themselves, and their boys hanging out, and they're giving high fives and pounds and laughing, and they're at multiple different events over the years. So where's this long-standing beef that they're talking about? And you buy this stuff, and all the proof is online for you to see. They're friends. They're really good friends. Really good friends. Now check it. I did some still frames, right? Okay. I had to do it on my phone because I could. So boom. Look good. Look good, right? Look good. Maybe I should have cleaned my screen, but so that's when the slap connected, right? Walk with me now. We're gonna go through a series of pictures here. This is when the slap connected, right? Okay, watch this. I'm gonna show you something. All I did was close it and make it smaller, because here is right after the slap connected. Do you see Chris' face? And do you see Will's face? That's the second before. See, the thing about film is this. For those of us who cut, chop, edit videos and all that, you know you could put the video into a editor and you can slow that video down and do it freeze frame by freeze frame, click, 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 and you can catch every emotion on the face. You could catch every second of, okay, I gotta start acting now. Turn. But I caught the before the, right? Okay. Again, look. That looked like a serious altercation to you? Okay, there's more. Say chill, chill, chill. Say less. Say less. Because people want to convince themselves that this is so real. He was just out of control. Somebody said this is a Masonic whatever. Did you see how they had Wesley Snipes looking with his front apron and mascara? And poor Wesley. Wesley hadn't been invited to the Oscars since God knows when. Remember, Wesley kind of got blackballed, and Wesley went to prison even. Our great Wesley Snipes. So when I saw him at the Oscars, I was like, what's wrong with Wesley? Why are you looking like that? Maybe I'm sick on now and telling nobody. That's what I thought. And I left it at that. Only to find out later on that it was, but we ain't going there. All right. Somebody was like, yeah, it's Will's time to wear the dress and whatever. Man, Will been down that road already. Mr. Will in our movie, I take some hard fuck. Not gonna say that word again. But I saw him 2 legs in the air and everything. He already did all that. All right. This is them back from way back when. That was Chris. Okay. Their friendship goes way back to born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days. Will Smith went on a date with Chris Rock dressed as a girl from back then in whatever. So you're kind of late about the weird dress thing. They did the whole weird dress thing already. It's not new. It's not new. Okay. Who's that hanging out together right there? Yes. That's Jada. That's Will. That's Chris. This long-standing beef that you talk about. All right. That's only one though. That's that's only one. This long-standing beef they want you to believe is happening between the Smiths, and here they are again. Okay. They're enemies though. This is from 2017. They said that the beef is from 2016 or 2015, something like that, right? This is from 2017. Let's go for some more. Here they are. Even in a more recent one. I think in this one, they were actually planning, hey, how are we going to take over Hollywood? How are we going to make the Oscars run that check, homie? All right, I tell you what. I'm telling you, they're trying to get us back over there, right? So this is what you're going to do. We got to do some beef stuff because that's what our people, you see them? This is recent. So they're enemies, right? This long-standing beef and feud, right? The angry black male that can't control himself, that marches across the stage of a prestigious event like the Oscars and violently assaults the other one. Y'all really buying that narrative? Okay. Right there again. There you go. And you can't say that's an old picture, SouFlo. You could tell he looked younger back then. No, that's Will. That's right there. That's recent. Okay. All right. All right. So I don't know why people are making them sell you this narrative. I'm sorry to be busting the bubble, but oh, here. Ooh, that looked like enemies to me. That looks like enemy. Who's this girl right here? Kintito. Oh, but they're enemies though. And this beef has been going on since 2016 though. Y'all need to stop, man. Stop being so easily bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? We know why. Now, at the end of the day, I'll say this. I'll give them credit for good acting. because they made a lot of people believe that it was real. Chris was a little bit off with the acting, so it kind of led the rest of us with two more senses to say, nah, this ain't real. Something else is there. Check it out. Here we go. What's your name again? Napita Mayonga, Nayong, whatever her name is. Y'all know her name better than I do. This is after the slap. After. This is after Will went and took his seat. And he is watching. He's watching Chris still on the stage. This is before he started motioning with his mouth like he was cursing a lot. Right? One more. After Will committed the act. Well, him too red panda one day. You can't see it. I wish you could see this one, because in this one, he's laughing and Chris Rock is laughing when he's walking away after slapping him. See, there was a moment where they both laughed and then they started acting. Now, here's the kicker. This is the kicker right here. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? This is him bracing for the slap. You see it? If I'm gonna slap the daylights out of you, you don't know that slap is coming. I'm just walking across the stage and just wow, you didn't have time. You see how fast my hand went? Wow, you didn't have time to go. Give it to me. And brace for it. Chris was bracing for the slap with both hands behind his back. Your natural instinct is to protect your face if anything is coming towards you. He didn't even move. He kept his hand behind his back and he poked his head out some more and braced like this. In a close-up shot, you can see his face grimacing, bracing for the shot. Okay? He was bracing for the shot as Will was coming in. So I don't know why people are saying that it's real, because it's not. It's fake. And the reason why is because they had to get you back over to the Oscars, had to get you back talking about, there's a four frame freeze on this. And in the 4 frame freeze, you can see frame 1. See Chris' face? You see the slap coming? Look on it, man. For all those of you who have convinced yourself that it's real. I don't know what else I can do to show you that it's not real. I'm doing all this though because I want you to get the message. And the message is that you are the prize. You are the prize. It is you that they want. And it is you that they were trying to get back to come pay more attention to the Oscars, to speak about the Oscars again. Girl, the Oscars coming on tonight. You watching? Yeah, I'm watching. I'm in front of my TV with my popcorn, girl. I got a bottle of champagne. We about to turn this up. Money is the prize. Yes, because viewership is money. How do we get them back? We use some of the most influential actors that they have from their community. Those who they believe. I wonder why they didn't, I wonder why they uninvited Kanye West, because Kanye probably wasn't with that plot. And if somebody slapped him, it would have been a fight. And it would have been a real fight. Couple of things that happen. First of all, you don't walk up to somebody in the US and I don't care who you are. This doing it on film, first of all, is just you giving evidence for your prosecution. Okay? That is called assault and battery. So Will Smith went up, did assault and battery, and just walked away like that. Not one security guard ran out. Not one. Not one security personnel anywhere said stop. The Oscar itself did not even take a break. Let's go to commercial real quick and sort this out, and then we'll come right back. No, the show just went on. Somebody said, yes, great goodies. Somebody said, SouFlo, I don't know. The only way I'm going to believe you is if Chris Rock does not file charges. Well, I answered right away. I said, not only is Chris Rock not going to file charges, Will Smith's not going to be arrested. He is not going to lose his Grammy, his Oscar. Nothing is going to happen. Why? Because it was all staged. Funny thing is, the Oscars is about acting. So, what better stage to pull off an act on? Remember, if you're in a movie, I have to believe you as the watcher of the movie that what I just saw on the screen is real. Quite a conundrum. He actually showed us how good he is at acting before going to pick up his award. You're over here thinking he committed assault and then was allowed to go sit down at these white people's function, their prestigious function, which they barely wanted to let you in anyways. Yeah, and then he's allowed to go sit down, enjoy himself, and then get up and collect an award. Wouldn't have happened. Would not have happened. Chris Rock body language tells it all. If you just slow down the thing, freeze frame the thing, pay attention to the thing, you'll see that it's all fake. All right. You are the prize, my friend. And they got their prize. What that was orchestrated to do, it did. We're still talking about it. A lot of us still believe that it's real, and nobody can tell us that it's not real. And we're going to continue to believe that it's real because then comes another narrative from it too, that people are saying, "Yep, I don't even like this," because now here we go with the angry black male stereotype, and they don't care about you like that, man. They don't care about you like that. It's about viewership at the end of the day. Run those numbers up. Once those numbers are ran up, the big corporations will come with their advertisement checks and they will pay those corporate big checks to have their stuff ran on your stuff wherever it's being played at. So it's about money at the end of the day. It's about squeezing some money out of some people who had turned their backs on. And these people also have flavor, and we need their flavor to make our thing pop. Okay. It's like watching Is It Too Late Now to Say Sorry with Justin Bieber. It's like watching that video. Whole lot of flavor in that video. A straight dancehall song though. And you know, if a Jamaican sang that, we would have been like, hear that already. Same thing, do something different. But for them, it's, oh my God, this is so exotic. Justin went to the islands on this one. Is it Afro beats or is it Caribbean? What is it? It makes me want to move. Did you see the girls in it? Oh, they're all exotic. Yeah, look how they move. Only we could have done that. And they cut that check. Or that was Will Smith's way of saying, I apologize. I'm sorry. And please take me back into the Oscars. Now somebody said SouFlo. So why did he cry like that when he was accepting his award? You think that man was gonna slap Chris Rock and then cry like that for slapping a man? Yeah, because a dude disrespect my wife, right? So I'm gonna slap the hell out of him and then I'm gonna go cry. I think, and this is just my thought, I think Will cried because he is now finally a part of. Remember, Will Smith's been known as the elite black actor, right? It's like Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. I mean, what other elite black actors do we have? Like tip of the top of the spear. Will never had an Oscar. So all these years putting in all this work, it's like he was never validated. It's like he was never brought into the fold. He cried. Idris Elba is not at Denzel Washington, Will Smith level. Not in Hollywood. He might be getting there, but he ain't there. Can't tell them woman like that though, you know. My Idris. SouFlo, you better stop talking for me. Fling something and mash up this. But he cried because he was brought into the fold, man. He finally got the award he was waiting for. Without one of those, it's like in the music industry when someone could flaunt before you and say, "What are you talking about? I got a Grammy." What the hell are you gonna say? And you don't have no Grammys. It's like Usain Bolt saying, "I got 7 gold medals at the Olympics." What you talking about? What the hell are you gonna say when you don't have none yet? You don't even have an Olympic gold medal, huh? An athlete with 1 Olympic gold medal could go back to their country, open up a whole training center, get sponsorship from millionaire people, and make millions of dollars training other people who are hoping to get a medal like that one day. It just takes 1 of those. They're solidified, they're certified, they are placed in a place in history that is above all other athletes. An Olympic gold medalist. That was Will Smith's time. Night before last night. He is finally an Olympic gold medalist. I got to tell you this though. Someone says, yeah, I agree with your narrative. August banged his wife. He didn't fight. Chris Rock talked shit. Will laugh and then strike and just walk off stage. Cool again, calm. Yeah, all acting. I think even the August stuff was all acting because both of them, Jada and Will, had fizzled at that certain point. Even the August stuff was all acting, but that's the drama, and the August stuff propelled the red table talk stuff. This is the moment when Will and Jada decided we're gonna do social media too. Will got a YouTube channel, and a lot of people were like, "Why is Will Smith, A-list Hollywood actor, getting a YouTube channel, becoming a vlogger? Damn, is he like in need of money or whatever?" No, and I said it was a smart move. And then Jada came the route with red table. But they know how to like get people like to pay real attention to their format and believe in their stuff. We got to give them some drama. We're actors. That's what we do. We act and we make them believe. At the end of the day, stop thinking about these people care so much about you that they're always going to tell you the truth and reveal the deepest, darkest parts of their life to you. But see, that's what, if you can sell your story like that, then people will be more endeared to you. But that's what it is. All fake. All fake. SouFlo, Princess Warrior says, SouFlo, you think this is the length a couple would go through to get views? Is that wild? Is that what y'all do? All right, let me give you an example, right? First of all, you must remember anything that I say, what it was done, why it was done, it all equals money. At the end of the day, it all equals money. Money don't pay for your mansion. They all live in nice mansions on a hill. Money doesn't pay for your tour bus. Will Smith tour bus alone is more money than a lot of us in here combined, salaries and savings account put together. Money doesn't pay for the fancy lifestyle, the private, without money, should say. Won't pay for the fancy lifestyle and all that. Love alone don't pay for all these things. Money must be in it at the end of the day. Samuel Jackson is another one. But you notice Samuel Jackson wasn't out there. But Samuel Jackson is another one that is an A-lister, top of the spear. But it ain't too many that we have. Kaitai Joy Empress is in the building. Big up yourself. I was looking for you this morning. Big up yourself, family, and thanks for being here. Vicky Victory says their 2 children are weird. See, I draw the line right there. I'm not saying nothing about nobody's children. I got children of my own. And if you say anything about my kids, I'll go the off, boy. So I'm not saying nothing about nobody else's children. You draw your opinion. You're in the audience. You talk that amongst yourself. I've seen it a lot on social media, but I'm not going to say it. I have a call coming in, didn't even see the phone. Live on the air, good morning.
Yo, how are you, brother?
I'm there, no family, what?
There, man. Morning to everyone.
Manners.
Yeah, but you know, my dad on the phone. When that happened, man, as soon as I see the video, you know, the reason you would pay attention to details and them things, you know?
See it.
I'm from the see the video, I say, yeah, open, that's something you don't look real. Because, first of all, you don't lean and wait for somebody to slap you. You know that about. Whenever time you're leaning into a slap, for somebody to slap you, you know they're going to slap you.
See.
Look on the
Hold
man,
on there,
the man body.
Wait there. Give me a second there. Let me address that person here real quick. So this person has said, what else would you and Shakira do for views and YouTube money? First of all, there's a lot that we could have done for views and YouTube money, but we never did. So I don't know what I talk about, but anyhow, go on, brother.
I know, true that. Tell about that them people, but they're easy. Right?
Yeah, some of them, you know, them.
Yeah, just like I said, some people want you to help them believe the foolishness stuff. And if they will vex with you through, you not believe.
Them will vex with you through, you're not blind like them. And even when you show them different, them still vex with you.
That's why we can't work with belief, because belief not the evidence in it, and is a doubt. So you may as well still look on the man body. First thing SouFLo. When somebody hits them in general, Zane, the first thing you have to do is maybe hold on to the spot where them hit them. If they're looking at your face, you maybe grab your face and you say, yo, what up?
Right. Natural instinct.
Then, your natural instinct, and then you're gonna rock. You're gonna take 2 steps back, right? From the person, zoom, and then maybe put up your guard. Because this seems like fighting. We have a fight now.
Chris Rock have 2 soft hands, and Chris Rock weigh about 95 pounds. And Will Smith big and strong. And you tell me fly off like that, and the man not even move an inch off and square.
Look on the man 2 foot, then the man 2 foot, them still in the same position.
And square, yeah.
You know that this was gonna happen.
Facts.
Yes, you know, because remember you have to put your foot them feet. Once you once you know something have hit you, you're keeping your foot them firm in the same position because you know what's gonna take place.
Roxy 21, big up yourself and thank you. I appreciate you. Facts your thought, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm just amazed at how many people actually believe it. I'm not mad at them for believing it. I just think like you're kind of slow if people are able to show you all these different things and you can't get to the point where you're like, damn, I didn't see that before.
Me catch it, Mr. Man, the person that on the phone a reason when it happened. And as me see the video start circulate, me start talk. Me say, yo, you know, so this look like a stage it, bro. This looks stage to me, you know. And then when a couple minutes after I was scrolling, and then I found a video where they slow it down in slow motion, and you can see say the man know exactly what's gonna happen, and it's so bad. Or we have other actors out there that win things, and other great people out there that win things that same night, but only people right now, you're there at school, you're there at your house, you're there at work. If you look up in the sky right now, Will Smith and blows and stuff, my boy, you're up in the sky, brother.
That's all them I talk about.
That's all them I talk about.
Yeah.
And what about the other actors them who win things that same night? Nobody talking about them. So these people only, first of all, we should easily program, and that's the thing I'm talking about. When you don't have knowledge, they will program you.
Wait a minute, let me time out that clown now.
Yeah. When you don't have knowledge, you're easily indoctrinated. Just like when them use the rest of them Just the idea, use the rest of them. When we forget a little, because I'm not stray away from the conversation now. But may I show you all them use. You see them bring, first of all, when I watch the Rose Square football, them bring back Mary J. Blige, them bring Dr. J, them bring Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar. They know how to get you back over on this. So they know how to program us.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? The Rasta them that day when we send a message, when the people come when we used to send a message to the
Rasta sit down and beat drum with the people.
Them use the Rasta them. See me? Them use the Rasta them just to program one mind to make it look like say this thing is over. Even my son called me and me and him for a reason. I said, John, you know, this day is a day where we get an opportunity where we get to send a message and I will still make the people them play with.
And look what them draw for.
But I have a problem with myself and my own people see me because SouFlo, what I'm looking at again, I'm not sure, but I'm going to tell you something because I recognize that sometimes I give people a chance to call in, but they're not calling with the fire we are burning. You understand? Me have to call you and give me 2 cents every time just to wake up some people mind. Because I wake up people mind now are the same thing I do.
All right,
we the people, SouFlo, let me tell you this. You're a very intelligent person, and the people that we're in the chat room, there are a lot of intelligent people in the chat room.
For sure.
What I'm saying to you people, I'm asking you, since as you see yourself as highly educated, can you start go out there and interact with the rest of them, since I don't feel like the rest of them alone to be all of the burden. So we want movements, I want changes in our community, but for we to send a message to the higher people, sometimes me have to go interact with the rest of them too. Because the reason why I said this, we can depend on back in the days Marcus Garvey was before in time. And because we need to embrace Marcus Garvey and interact with
Wait there. I don't want you to stretch out the topic too long. We have 2 topics this morning, see? I mean, no, say you're going to carry the angle wide, but I don't want to go too wide and straight too far
from. No, not go wide, man.
Yeah, don't stray too far from.
With the wise people, them. You see me, and you say you're intelligent. So at least come share your knowledge with the people them who you see as knowledgeable people too. So if you see, say, oh, you know, Rasta, you know, so really and truly, we need to start looking into these type of reasons. Try to engage with the Rasta man, them mind too. We don't just keep knowledge over here to ourselves, SouFlo. We want to engage with the people, them, so they know that we want to get out of the microphone for we know the soldier them, so we have a gear on up and glue the gears we want to need to get on the battlefield, daddy.
All right.
That's me agree.
Thank you, my brother. All right.
But you need to call into you because they don't know all this Will Smith thing can take over certain good things that we want to put out here.
Yeah, man, because that's the discussion this morning, brother. That's what we have discussed this morning. I may have my angle to it. So that's what I tell you, sir. So what you have to say, and then I cut the call because I don't want you to carry it too far. This is what me want to say this morning.
I need a young lady video for your Instagram. I don't know if you see that video there. There's a young lady with 2 little baby boy and a little baby boy out of Jamaica, where them are living at 10. When the rain fall, and I didn't sit there important things, so more with people them to pay attention to help one another. Lord, Chris Rock and Nabu other thing, because them people that don't know what them are. A program in them are deal with. I really and true when they have to take program.
All right, big up yourself,
brother. The young lady out there, she need help, and if we can put out this out there to help that little young lady and bring her on for your show, would appreciate that. So we can actually pay attention to the things that we need to pay attention to.
All right,
man. And if I tag you underneath that video on Instagram, I'm asking you please if you could take a look at it and try to see if we can take out that little lady or the little young lady out of our, what they call it, canvas. We're in a fall, we're in a beat and picking and them things, they fall on the baby them while picking them there in a bed and them things there.
I will.
Not even zip at the front of people, you look at the stop. I mean, I'm begging up, please. But just put that out there, please.
All right, brother. I will.
Yeah, please.
All right, manners.
Yeah, man.
All right, so check this out. Not to be callous or insensitive, but let's be honest, and I'm real raw honest. This is not a platform where you come to, right? That's why I say all the time, I'm not frightened for people support. If you support, you support. If you don't, you don't. That's why you never see me say, hit the thumbs up button now, because 712 people in here right now is 276 thumbs up right there. If you come in and you don't want to hit the thumbs up, your business that. Don't hit the thumbs up. Some people like you a little bit, some people like you a whole lot. Some people feel like they will follow you and support you. Some people feel like you're smart Monday, but then Tuesday you say something where them don't like, you're suddenly their enemy. That's how people flex. Among my people in particular, when we do the important stuff like that, that brother just talked about, nobody not paying no rotted attention. So in order for us to get attention over to the topics we really want to get attention over to, is like my granny said. Y'all give them the medicine, but you have to put little sugar in the medicine or little honey in the medicine. You see what I'm saying? So this is the little honey that I'm putting in the medicine. We're gonna talk all morning about Will Smith and slap my boy there in the face, because that is what is trending, and everybody wants to be on what is trending, even those who say they don't. They do. See? And I've also found out that those who claim, yeah man, SouFlo, I could help this person and do that and do this. Okay, time to do it. Let's go. Everybody disappear. About 1, 2, 3, and 4 people show up. So let's be for real and let's be honest with ourselves. I don't lie to people. I don't like lying to people, and I don't like being lied to. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we have it at. Let's take a call real quick. Live on the air this morning with SouFlo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFlo.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. We're live on the air.
Good.
Lots of ears listening.
Lots of ears listening.
Lots of ears listening.
So they're gonna just hear me chime in and say, "It looks like we have kindred spirit." That's all I'm gonna say. I was watching that thing, and you know what? I didn't even watch it live. That Will Smith mess. I didn't even watch it live. I was just scrolling through Twitter. All of a sudden, I see his name trending. I'm like, when last we hear about him, much as you know. And then all of a sudden, it's every story was something about he needs to apologize. All this crap. And I looked at it and I didn't engage other than, okay, I gotta shut this now because there's too much. Why would that doesn't even make any sense?
So the whole thing looked fake to you from the beginning.
Why didn't he grab him off stage on the red carpet, behind the scenes? Like, you wait till it's broadcasting live, the whole world is watching, when you walk up and just slap him and his head didn't move.
And we're to believe that Will would throw away his whole career just to do that.
And then he tries to put a little cap on it, my friend.
Because if it was real, right?
Next year.
If it was real, right? He would have lost his Oscar. He would never get another job in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So why? I don't know why people think that.
Been escorted out of the building.
And he would have been escorted out of the building by security. He wouldn't have been able to go sit down and laugh and then get up and collect an award.
And shed tears.
And shed tears. But yeah, I mean, people believe what they want to believe. It's always a rough job trying to open up some eyes, especially when people are happy sleeping.
Yes.
But we do the work. Big up yourself.
We keep doing the work. And we don't knock anybody. We just say, that's your point of view. I respect it. Respect mine as well.
Just
respect
like that.
My boss. You're doing a good work.
Manners.
All right, dear.
No, I actually say you're slow. She say you don't knock anybody. Yeah, I actually say you're slow. And saying slow is not meaning no disrespect. When we say you're slow, we're talking in particular to this. I'm not talking about you're slow throughout life. You as a slow person. I never say you're a big idiot. I didn't say anything like that. I say you're slow, as in looking at this situation. And I showed you all these frames. And I said, how could you miss all this? How could you miss the fact that he just committed assault and battery and he went to go sit in his seat? And then he was awarded an award and he got up to collect it. No security stopped him. No security marched him out the building. The Oscars themselves didn't take a break to say, let's go to commercial and come right back. And if it was that serious and that spontaneous, a lot of different things would have happened. So for you to think, for all those red flags to pass you and you accept it as real, then you're slow. You're slow to seeing what took place, right? But see some idiot over here talk about, oh, I'm just calling fans them slow. That's why there no fans over here, man. Me not do fan, me not do AC, me not do none of them something there. Me a regular people like the people them when them see me out the road. What happened SouFlo? Me a one of them. I'm going home to my yard to go put on a pot on the stove just like them and all this. We're a family over here. It ain't no fans and don't put me on no pedestal or nothing. And I talk to people real. I don't want to do the fake up makeup stuff. So if if you're coming to this platform to get massaged, I'm not a masseuse. If you're coming to this, I might spoon feed, but I don't do massage. Okay, you're a grown person and you should understand certain things by now. So stop it. I know when you're trying to take things out of context and you're moving like an agent and trying to turn stuff around, and that's why Shensia lose all our fans them because she did call the people them slow too. Okay, you're out of here. Bye. I'm not Shensia. You see me in a battle rider shot. You see me I talk about how much woman man me take. Or me an independent girl. Eh? That's not the basis of my conversation, my friend. Anyhow, let's go to the two children them. The two children them. It didn't look good at all, man. The video is in the chat room. For those of you who are in the chat room, you'll see it. Speaking on the chat room, 4 p.m. today, I'll be over in that chat room. 4:05, I'll start removing some people, making room for the people who actually do support on another level. It's just another level of support we're looking for, right? And I don't blame myself for that. I'm sorry, I can't ride with everybody's sob story. And the brother who said earlier about the girl where I live under the chapalin with the picnic them and all that, I've seen the video. But if we get up every day and talk about those things, people just pass by. They say they're little, oh my gosh, and this is so sad. And then them go on about them business, go back to something exciting. After a while, they don't even pay attention to you anymore. Why? Because them say every time we go over there, that channel is too depressing, yeah, man. Let me go look for some excitement somewhere else. Let's go see who's talking about the Oscars. That's what they do. So you have to understand running a platform, how you run your platform, if you want your platform to be around longevity wise. See? So, and I like me, I ignore what I'm saying about the girl. And I've seen the video, but there are countless videos coming out of Jamaica about who want help and who hungry and who not do good and who this and who that. And honestly, we can't help everybody. We cannot help everybody. That's why I wanted to set up the foundation thing where it would allow us to actually go to Jamaica, be boots on the ground, pick somebody, do everything right there, show it to the audience, move on to somebody else. Because we, like she know, if we were able to raise that kind of funds, I would make sure she had a home. But I would fly to Jamaica and make sure that it happened, not send money to somebody and hope it happens. And later on we hear, so, well, she never get this and she did get that, you know? But the truth is we can't help everybody. Anyhow, let's move along. Girl, 12 years old, fatally shoots boy who's 14 years old. Yes, Soli J, Soli 819. The chat room is full, but the chat room will be opening up today. And tomorrow morning, I will tell you how to get in there, give you a link, or get some people in there myself personally. All right. Now, fatally, she's 12 years old. She fatally shot her 14-year-old cousin in the head and then shot herself instantly. The camera was running when it all happened, man, and it's graphic as hell to watch. I mean, you see like bullet hit and brain fly, everything. And to know that it was two kids. Family members says that the death of cousins Coron Harvey and Paris Harvey resulted from a freak accident as they filmed themselves playing with the gun. Two babies. Even People magazine covered it. But here's their face in People magazine. Two babies. Police says a 12-year-old girl fatally shot her 14-year-old cousin and then shot herself in a live broadcast on Instagram that the girl's mother portrayed as a freak accident that occurred during a family party. People, I tell them to watch the video. Anyway, let me read you to the report first, and I'll tell you what I saw in the video and what I think by watching that video. The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department initially described the death of the two as a murder-suicide. And honestly, the first time I watched it, I cringed, and it did look like a murder-suicide, and then me have to watch it again. So I had to bolster up my spirit and go back in and watch it again and watch it again and watch it again and again and again. Family members are saying it wasn't no murder-suicide. It was an accident. It was a freak accident. The mother of the little girl, she's 35 years old. She said it wasn't no freak accident. It wasn't no suicide, murder-suicide. It was a freak accident. And based on what I saw, so you have a semi-automatic gun. For those of you, by the way, who have weapons, guns, lock your gun them properly. I'm very paranoid about mines. I need to know where it's at all the time. I don't even if I lock it up, I still feel like one of my kids could, because kids are smart and kids are way smarter than you think they are, than you give them credit for. So you'll be sitting there going through sorrow, wondering how did they get to it? They will get to it. They will get to it. You have to be careful. Anyhow, the gun in particular, nobody in the family is owning up with to it. They are from Baton Rouge, they're from Louisiana. In the part of Louisiana that they're from, you know, there's a lot of shootings, there's a lot of gang violence, it's a lot of young people. It's not unusual for a 14-year-old to have a gun. Remember, I'm telling us I got my first gun at 14, right? I was living in Miami, and I got my first gun at 14 years old. Took the gun home and showed my brother, pointed it to him like this, dumb as hell at 14 with my finger on the trigger. And my brother said, "Move that, man. What if it's loaded?" And I said, "No, it's not," and squeezed the trigger. Bow! And it was loaded. The person who sold it to me, you sold a little 14-year-old boy a gun loaded, one in the chamber already. And I could have killed my brother. So it's not out the ordinary to have a 14-year-old that has a gun. His family members are saying it's his gun. It seems like he's the one that carried the gun there. They were gathered to have a party. There are two other children in their family that celebrate birthdays in the same month. So they rented out a bed and breakfast next to, you know, when you're in the family go out and you rent a couple of rooms next to each other, right? So they were gathered in there. This is like 2 a.m. in the morning. 12-year-old and 14-year-old up at 2 a.m. in the morning in the bathroom doing videos together. I'm so paranoid, right? My 12-year-old daughter can't be in the bathroom locked up with my 14-year-old nephew or her 14-year-old brother or any other male. So when I read the story further, and it said that the two children that were killed, none of the moms were present at that party, at the gathering. And I said, okay, but where are the dads? None of them dads were present either. I don't even know if their dads are present in their life. But the article just says that none of the moms for the two were present at that party. And one of the moms is what, 35 years old? I don't want to paint her to be bad. I seen somebody say because she was out partying, she dropped her kid off and she thought they were good there and she was out getting her free time. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. You think they're in good hands because they're with blood relative family that you think are responsible. But I'm telling you, there's so much things going on in that video. My daughter can't be locked in no bathroom with no boy, no cousin, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cousin, nothing. And to see the little girl, he's standing there, right? The boy's standing, because we can't show you this. The boy standing up, him have on the hoodie. He has a hoodie on, and he's standing there, and she pressed the gun to the side of his head. And as she presses the gun to the side of his head, he's just standing there and he knows the gun is there. This is why I know it wasn't a murder-suicide, because if somebody that got murder me would, as soon as them put that gun up there, I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? Stop. What you doing? He didn't move. She had the gun there and she was talking. You know, the camera is rolling and they're making their live video because they want somebody to say like, yo, Shawty, look at Shawty, she holding a blicky. Well, nowadays them call it blicky. She holding the steel, she holding the whatever she holding. They toting guns over there. And she want to portray that image. You know, I gotta ask, man, what happened to when we aspired to be a school teacher or a doctor or a lawyer or everybody aspire to be criminal nowadays, or to look like a criminal, a good criminal that gets away with it and lives a fancy rap life, rap style, video style life. You know, like my favorite artist, he sings about killing people. I think he actually does it. He got bodies on the block, and then he goes in the studio and rap about all the bodies he laid down on the block, like that type of stuff. That culture right there could be seen in this video right here. She rests the gun upon him head like this. And she said, and then so bow, and it went off. As the gun go off, the little youth just drop. Video games, my friend, Donna. Some of them think they're coming back. Video games. And you know, when the gun, okay, so when she fired and the gun dropped, right? The youth dropped. She dropped the gun too. I heard somebody describing the video and saying when she dropped the gun, it went off again. That's a lie. I have the video. Those in the chat room see it. When she dropped the gun, soon as she shoot him, she was like, she dropped the gun. As the gun dropped, she went down. And when she went to pick the gun up, remember, I know, it's a 12-year-old girl, you know. She just shoot out her cousin brains, you know. So you got to understand that brain matter and stuff that's on the floor, right, what she there, you know. Floor slippery and thing. She grabbed the gun, and as she reached down and grabbed the gun, she grabbed the gun and looked like she grabbed the gun where the trigger is, and the gun was pointed towards her. Bow! And it went off. That part of the video was like, did she just realize what she did and didn't want to face the consequences and just took herself out instantly, or did she honestly make a mistake then and picked it up the wrong way and squeezed the trigger again? The gun probably was slippery, had blood on it. I don't know. But watching the video is rough, man. And then on the video, you can see all the adults start coming into the room. You hear, hey, what are y'all doing back there? Hey. Then you see somebody push the door a little bit. Can't open the door because a body is laying there. And they push the door and you can see the whole adult face in the camera. She looks in the room and she goes back out the room and she says, it's both of them. It's both of them. Then somebody else come and look, and all the time the camera is filming everybody that's coming and looking. And the next person came and looked and just bawl out. Wah! It's sad. It's sad. It's sad that them two babies lost their lives like that. But I wouldn't be hard-pressed to believe that the gun does belong to the 14-year-old. I mean, they were at a party, a gathering for a party. Let me end this video by saying this. When you're a parent, your worries are never over. And you know, my mom used to say that type of stuff to me when I was growing up, and I never understood it. My grandmother always said it, and I never understood it, right? You worry about them when them little, when them just born. You worry about them, is he teething or how the temperature so high, the baby will survive, plus the baby dead, baby get brain damage. You worry about them at the next stage. Is he developing properly? Why is he not talking yet? And everybody else in age group are talk. Is he coming along? Does he have a learning disability? You worry about him next stage. Into everything now. I wonder if I'm going to find a knife and go push it in one of the plug them in the house, electrocute himself. You worry about them at the next stage. Okay, now he's starting to go play with other people. You know why people get, it's just worry after worry. You know, I heard somebody say, I never had kids. And I said, why? And them said, because it's nothing but worries from birth till death. And I was like, somebody had you. That's kind of selfish. But damn it, man. If you think about the worries, Parents have to worry about everything, and they can't help themselves but to worry. You worry about them as adults. You see how the world is running? Man follow a woman in her apartment. She didn't even see him coming, slit her throat. Didn't even rape her or nothing. Didn't even thief nothing. Just out of just being sick. Woman stand up there, wait for the train. Man just wait with her too and wait till the train get close enough. Push her in front of the train. She survived. No arms, no legs, and she's blind. Like, the world is... And for you to have your children out here, anything can happen at any time. Man, I don't know if to tell people to stay prayed up, to move wiser, to stay, and you can keep your eye and your hands on your children all you want to, but unless you tuck them under here and carry them everywhere you go, there's always that possibility. I've seen good kids go bad by following bad company because they wanted to. They want to see what it's like on the wild side. You know what I'm saying? You just have to hope them something that don't reach you. Yes, Kaitai Drive, parenting never stops, my friend. Never stops. I hear my baby's up though, and I'm well past that hour by 20 minutes. So I gave you back your time. But boy, the video is disturbing. The video is disturbing, is the least I could say. Keep an eye on your children, man. Try to be closer to your children. Try to actually be somebody that they can actually talk to. Not you don't have to be a parent either, you know. It could be your children, your sisters or your brother's children. It could be some children that's close to you, like, you know, close in your family or whatever. Young people, try to be close to them as in somebody they can come say some stuff to, so you can see if anything is trouble is there on the horizon. Ain't too much could have been done though here. And I don't want to cast no blame, but it's just sad all the way around, boy. Kaitaja Empress says, Mom would say, wait till you have your own kids. And she ain't never lied. I think it's something that them tell all of us, and they ain't never lied. Manners and respect to each and every one of you, man. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. A video the heavy, fam. Heavy. I'm stunned how to end the video. But have a wonderful day, man. Keep God in everything you do. Appreciate life. All right? And have a wonderful day. Bless up. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here on SouFLoTV. One love. And remember, go get your membership. Go get your membership. Go get your membership. Peace.